Hello, my name is David Taylor. When I first got this assignment for a memorable moment, I'm 47 years old. I figured I've got plenty of memorable moments to look back on, but my most memorable moment happened to me 15 years ago. Now, 15 years ago, I was 32 years old. I was single, didn't really have much luck in relationships. As a matter of fact, the longest relationship I had only lasted 4 months. So I was pretty much resolved to the fact that I was going to stay single the rest of my life. Well, one evening in August, I came home from a friend's house and I got out of my car and this young lady flagged me down and said, "Excuse me, do you know where building 14 is?" I told her, "I don't know where building 14 is, but there's been some pretty bad things happen in this apartment complex. How about I walk with you until we find it?" We found building 14 and her friend's apartment was upstairs, and I left her there at the base of the stairs so that she could go visit. And I said, "Good evening, have a good visit." And I walked off and I was like, man, she was really nice. I wish I would have asked her for her phone number. So I hung out on my balcony of my apartment. It was upstairs, thinking that when she was through with her visit, she'd come walking through here. I could spark up a conversation, but she never did. And I was like, well, that's how the cookie crumbles. Just a missed opportunity. I'd forgotten something in my car, and so I went down to my car, and she had left a note on my windshield saying, "I thought that you were really nice, and if you're available and you're interested, give me a call." I'm not one to follow the 3-day rule before you call somebody, so I called her the next day and we agreed to have lunch. Found out during the lunch that she was really big into movies. I asked her if she wanted to come over and watch a movie, and she agreed. We got about an hour and a half into the movie, got off on a wild tangent, and we were up until 3 o'clock in the morning just talking. So over the next 3 months, we dated. She had an apartment, I had an apartment. She was spending more time over at my place than at hers, and usually about the time 3 months comes around, the relationship for me actually took a nosedive. But in this particular case, we made the agreement to move in together. 6 months down the line, 9 months into the relationship, we were at the mall and we started shopping for wedding rings. So I knew that I was going to propose to her on our 1-year anniversary. I wasn't going to let this opportunity pass it by. So I asked her parents' permission to marry her, and on our 1-year anniversary of us meeting, we went to Zucchi's for dinner. And she was kind of nervous. She was kind of expecting me to propose during dinner, but I didn't. We got back in the car after the meal and we came back to the apartment. And you could tell she was kind of disappointed. I was like, "What's wrong?" She goes, "Nothing." I was like, "Okay, well, you feel like going for a walk?" She was like, "Sure." So we walked the exact same path that we did a year ago looking for that apartment. And at the base of the stairs, I told her, I said, "This is when I said goodnight and walked away without asking for your phone number. Well, I know your phone number now, so tonight I have a different question for you." And I got down on my knee and I proposed, and she said yes. And that was my most memorable moment. It forever changed my life, how I look at things, how I do things, and I'm looking forward to all the moments that we're going to have 14 years from now, 20 years from now, until death do us part. So I'm looking forward to looking at all of your memorable videos, and thank you very much for watching. Y'all have a great day.